What's going on, guys? I'm Josh.
I'm Samantha.
And we're the Collecting Couple. And today we have another episode of Funko News.
Let's get started.
Welcome back to another episode of Funko News, guys. As you guys know, we like to wrap up all of the best Funko news from the past week, so let's go into our first story. For our first story, we have a new wave of retro toys that was announced this week. So we have the Popple as well as the Popple Chase, a toy I am not familiar with, and I do not remember this when I was a kid. But we also have several other things in this wave, including the Monopoly Man going to jail outfit, as well as the Pop keychain that goes with that, as well as a Mr. Monopoly Pop Pez. We also have the Operation Guy in the Pop keychain, as well as a Pop Pez for that. Now, the next ones are pretty exciting. I don't know if we will pick them up personally, but we have the Rock'em Sock'em robots here. We have both the red and the blue, as well as Pop keychains for each of their colors. Now, there is only a Pop Pez for just the red one at this moment, so that lends me to believe that the blue Pop Pez for the Rock'em Sock'em robots will probably be a con exclusive or a store exclusive in the future. So I would be looking out for that. That's just my thought, considering that one's not pictured right here. And then finally, the one that most people are excited about is the return of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Funko Pops. So these are updated molds for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, all four of them here, and they all look really great and definitely a lot better than the old sculpts for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We also have a Casey Jones Funko Pop, as well as the Specialty Series April O'Neil. So these are all going to be awesome. I know a lot of people are huge fans of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and they are wanting those for their set. So hopefully you're looking forward to all of these retro toys, but I don't think we'll be getting any of them for our personal collection.
Now, next is a pop that we reported on last week, but it kind of surprised us that it came out last week as well. So it is the glow-in-the-dark Alien Remix Funko Pop. Now, this surprised both Josh and myself because we had no idea, one, that it was going to be a T-bundle. So that was kind of a surprise there. And two, that it was going to drop so soon at Target. And also, I believe it dropped like a Monday or a Tuesday. So it was very, very difficult. We did not get this pop at all, or this bundle. And I wish we had gotten it. It is kind of disappointing because this is probably going to be the one alien pop that we need to finish our whole entire alien wave. So it's a little disappointing, but I think we'll be able to get it. I don't even know if our Target got them in, because our Target usually doesn't get stuff in until later anyway. So we still have our hopes up for that. But if you're able to get this pop, it's super cool. If not, be on the lookout for it to hit your targets if you have not seen it already.
Funko announced this week a new wave of WWE Pops. This is a bit of a smaller wave, but here we have a new The Rock Pop, as well as Mr. T, and a Macho Man Randy Savage Pop, as well as the Amazon exclusive 2-pack of Hulk Hogan and Mr. T. So I know that the WWE pop community out there is actually quite large, and I know there are several fans of these pops out there. Not for us personally, we do not own any WWE pops, and we don't collect them at all. But I know that a lot of people are really going to be wanting these in their collection for sure. So keep an eye out in your local stores, because all of these are commons except for that Amazon exclusive 2-pack. So keep an eye out on your personal stores, comic book stores, or just online for whenever these drop, so you can add them to your WWE collection.
Up next, a new Amazon exclusive that was up for pre-order. It is the Ned Flanders glow in the dark as the devil. So I believe this is more for Funkoween type feel. It was up for pre-order on Amazon. Unfortunately, it sold out as a pre-order. So I think a lot of people are wanting this pop, especially if they are Simpson collectors. That looks really cool. There's a lot of detail going on. I really, really like how it looks like half, like it's gonna do like a green glow to it. Maybe it's just half and half on the picture to show what it's gonna look like as a glow versus not as a glow. But it looks really cool. There's a lot of details to this pop. I have no idea from what episode this is from, because I have not watched The Simpsons in a very long time. But I believe there is going to be a common version of this that's not glow in the dark, just regular. So keep your eyes peeled for that. If you're wanting this pop, you'll definitely have to wait until it restocks, or until they are able to open the pre-order back up.
This week, Funko unveiled a new wave of South Park Pops. It has been a while since we've seen any South Park Pops. I feel like at least a couple of years now. So we have 6 new common figures. We have Osimo, Princess Kenny, Faith +1 Cartman, Shadow Hachi Stan, Butters as Majorine, and Jersey Kyle. So all of these pops look really cool. I've always thought the South Park Pops looked pretty decent and translate over to pop form very well. There are also a couple of exclusives in this wave. We have the Osimo going to FYE. This is like the unmasked version kind of, as well as a Pocket Pop version of the Faith +1 Carmen. So these are really cool pops. Like I said, South Park translates to very well over to pop form, and I know that the South Park line does very well, or it did very well a few years ago. So if you have been collecting this line, you should be very excited for these pops, and they should be coming out very soon.
We have some new Funko Sodas coming out. So here you can see all of them. We have 6 new ones coming out, and they have some very cool chase variants. So we're going to start off first in that top left corner is Jean Lafoot. Now that is an ad icon. It's from the Captain Crunch line. So as you can see, there he is in his regular pirate outfit. And then the chase is kind of a different color shirt and a different color hat. Now I think that chase is probably the weakest out of all of the chases that we have here on our picture. But if you want to collect the ad icon ones, or you really like Captain Crunch and that line, then you'll definitely want to get that one. Next we have the Joker. So this is the same type of chase variant that we would see as the Funko Pop. So as you can see on the left there, he has his regular hat and his regular makeup on, and then the chase is just like the Funko Pop, where the face paint is kind of messed up and it is the beret instead of the hat. And believe it or not, I think that beret kind of looks metallic. I can't really tell too much, but that's going to be a really cool Funko Soda. So if you collect DC, you're going to want to get that. Then next we have Freddy Mercury. So here he is with his little microphone stand on both the regular and the chase version. Now you can tell it's just a simple jacket swap on him, but it is pretty cool. I don't know, that's probably one of the other weaker ones out of all of these, but if you really, really like Queen, you'll want to get that. Then we have Batgirl. So we have yet another DC Funko Soda coming out. I believe the chase is a metallic version. It looks to be anyway to me. And the colors are a little darker, so that's why to me it looks more metallic-y. But this is the same exact one, it just looks metallic. Then we have the Michelangelo from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is a really, really cool Funko Soda. So the chase is actually a glow-in-the-dark version, and it looks really cool. I believe this is probably one of the first glow-in-the-dark chases for the Funko Soda, so I really, really, really hope it turns out awesome. We won't be getting it, but please, please, please share it with us because I want to see the glow on that Funko Soda. And then we also have a Disney one from Nightmare Before Christmas. So we have Oogie Boogie, and he is the same. So he's in his brown, his brown just regular sack that he has, and then his chase is a glow as well. So if you are getting these Funko Sodas, please, please, please share them with us. Message us on Instagram because I really want to see what they look like.
A lot of us know this, but in case you did not, the Star Wars Celebration 2020 Funko Pops did release this past Thursday and Friday, both on the Funko Shop as well as at shared exclusive retailers this past weekend. Pretty much everything sold out except for maybe Luke Starkiller did not sell out. We did see that in store this weekend, but I think for the most part everything else has sold out. So if you are wanting these pops, I missed out on the Boba Fett, so you're going to have to turn over to secondhand markets such as eBay or Facebook or Mercari to pick up any pops that you want that you may have missed out on.
Next, my favorite thing to talk about, Disney. So here we have the 65th anniversary of Disneyland Funko Pops. So as you can see on the back of this box, we have the Matterhorn Donald and the Matterhorn Mickey. So those were previously announced, but some new ones that were not announced and we weren't expecting are these three down at the bottom. We have Mr. Toad, Peter Pan, and Captain Hook. Now, I don't really know who Mr. Toad is, so I'm probably not going to get that one, but this Peter Pan and that Captain Hook are at the top of my list. Those you cannot get unless you have the older version of them, and they're not like super high grails, but they are worth quite a bit. So I definitely cannot afford the original grails at the moment, so I'm really hoping that I'll be able to get the Peter Pan and the Captain Hook. Hopefully they're not some kind of Disneyland exclusive and you can't get them online. So fingers crossed for me trying to get these Funko Pops, but I'm so excited to get them, and I think that they look really awesome and really detailed.
There is a new exclusive Pop Tea and Pop combo that is coming to Target, and the pop in that box is going to be a metallic Wolverine. Now, this is the Wolverine first appearance that came out originally with the Marvel 80 Years Pops last year. Although the box on this Wolverine is different, it has gone back to the normal Marvel box. It does not have the 80th box on it. So this is a metallic version of that pop that released last year. It looks kind of cool, although the yellow on it does look a little bit different than what you would expect from a Wolverine pop. But as I said, this will be part of a Pop Tea combo coming out very soon. So if you are wanting to add this pop to your set, maybe you collect X-Men, maybe you collect Wolverine, you'll want to keep your eyes out online on Target's website to see when this Pop Tea is going up, or maybe just keep an eye out on your local store to see when they get the stock in for the Pop and Tea very soon.
Now, Funko Pops are not the only thing we're talking about this week. We're also talking about Pop Pins. So this first one you can see, we have some Disney characters coming out. We have Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Daisy, and Goofy. So I am so excited to see these Disney ones. I want to see them in person. If they weren't so much, I'd probably consider getting them. So maybe if they fall on sale or anything like that. But I really like that Daisy Duck pin. I don't know why, it just really catches my eye and I love it. So hopefully I'll be able to get these when they're on sale. Up next, we have some horror pop pins coming out. So as you can see, we have the Nun, Beetlejuice, Annabelle, and some Pennywise down there. The regular one and the newer version of Pennywise. So if you're a horror fan, they are coming out with pop pins that you will enjoy as well. So I really like the details on these. I think that they look super cool and detailed, and they essentially just look like the glams of the Funko Pop. Now up next we have some anime pop pins. So I like these, they're very detailed. I don't know if I really like that All Might down there. It looks kind of weird because the gold is not like a yellow gold. It's more, I don't know, it's just too shiny or something about it. But all the others look really great to me. The one down in the actual bottom right hand corner looks actually like a pop and not like a pop pin, so that's going to be interesting to see how that turns out, especially when these hit stores. Unfortunately, we do not collect anything anime, so we will not be grabbing those. And there's also some new Ghostbusters pop pins coming out. Now, I really like the Slimer in this version of the pop pin. It looks really good, at least the picture does. So I'd be really wanting to see how that turns out as the pop pin. I don't really think I care for too much of the other characters as pop pins, just because they don't look as cool. The Stay Puft doesn't look too bad.
If you are not familiar with the company Pop Culture, they are a company based out of Australia, and they get a lot of exclusive pops in, usually from the Funko shop, but also other retailers as well. And this past week on one of their live streams on one of their social media channels, they had the Taz as the Flash Funko Pop shown off on their channel. Now, it does have the special edition sticker on it, which is the overseas non-United States sticker. So we do have a Bugs Bunny as Superman coming out later this year, but this is Taz as the Flash, and this would suggest that there is a bigger line of DC crossed over with Looney Tunes Pops coming out. My guess would be, since Pop Culture does get a lot of Funko Shop exclusives, that this Taz as the Flash will probably be a Funko Shop exclusive. You might even see it as a larger pack where they drop a lot of DC Looney Tunes Pops all at once, but who knows. So this is really cool to see Taz as the Flash. It would make sense that Taz would be the Flash because Taz is very fast, in case you have not seen Looney Tunes. But those of you who are DC fans, or you're Looney Tunes fans, or you're both, this might be a pop you want to pick up for your collection.
We have a new Michael Jordan Funko Pop coming out. So as you can see, it is an overseas exclusive as of right now, but in the United States, it's going to be a Fanatics exclusive. I have no idea what that is. If you know what a Fanatics exclusive is, please put it down in the comments below so we can understand for the future. But they are calling this his warm-up suit kind of outfit for the Bulls. So as you can see, it's just another Michael Jordan pop with the basketball and his warm-up suit.
And for our last piece of Funko news this week, we have another Venomized pop that is dropping. This is a Chalice Collectibles exclusive. That is the Chalice Collectibles exclusive Venomized Thor. Now, this pop does not glow in the dark from what we have seen, so expect a glow in the dark version on the Funko shop to drop probably later this year. I would almost guarantee that. But a lot of the Venomized Pops, if you guys haven't been following our channel lately, pretty much since Wave 1 itself, none of them have really stood out to Samantha or I as really good pops that we want to add to our collection. But I know that a lot of fans are still out there for this Venomized line, and if you are wanting this Venomized Thor for your collection, it is exclusive to Chalice Collectibles. You can pre-order it now on their website for $20, I believe. So it's a little pricey for a Venomized pop, but like I said, I know there are a lot of fans of the Venomized wave out there, but personally, we will not be adding this pop to our collection, but if you would like to, be sure to go pre-order it before it is too late. That's going to be it for this episode of Funko News, guys. Let us know down in the comments, what was your favorite story we covered this week, or is there something we left out that you wish we had covered? Let us know all of that down below, but we will see you tomorrow, and remember, never stop collecting.